was a bit slow to begin. He's got some work to do. Gatlin's in front. Bolt stretching out now. He's coming after him. He's immortal now.
Hello and welcome back to Mondo Musings. I'm your presenter, Nicardo McLean. Now, we often hear it said that bigger is better and more make it merrier. As these lightly peopled places prove though, when it comes to winning track and field medals at the Olympics, size definitely isn't everything. In the first of a number of Olympic-themed features, Mondo Musings Top 10 of the Weekend salutes these population flyweights with this presentation of the 10 least populous countries with at least one Olympic athletics medal. At number 10 is Slovenia, with an estimated population of 2,088,000. Slovenia, which was formerly part of the old Yugoslavia, only started competing as an independent nation at the Olympics in 1992. 4 years later, in Atlanta, it broke its Summer Olympics medal duck by claiming silver courtesy of Brigitte Bukovic in the women's 100-meter hurdles. After going medalless at Sydney 2000, the country earned a medal apiece in the next 3 editions of the Games. Hammer thrower Primoz Kosmos, who still holds the national record in that discipline, was responsible for 2 of them, gold in Beijing in 2008 and silver in London in 2012. At number 9, Bahrain, with an estimated population of 1,641,000. An Olympic podium place eluded Bahrain for almost 30 years following its debut at the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics. However, a potent injection of African-born talent in the mid to late 2000s catalyzed the tiny Gulf state's rise as a medal-winning force on the Olympic stage. It was Ethiopia-born Mariam Yusuf Jamal who eventually made the breakthrough, belatedly being awarded the women's 1500-meter gold from London 2012 after the 2 Turks who finished ahead of her had their results invalidated. 4 years later, the Kenya-born duo of Ruth Jebet and Eunice Kirwa added to the country's Olympic collection by bagging gold and silver in the women's 3,000-meter steeplechase and women's marathon, respectively. At number 8 is Trinidad and Tobago, with an estimated population of 1,395,000. Newly independent TNT exploded onto the global stage at the 1964 Tokyo Olympics, running away with 3 medals, including a silver for quarter-miler Wendell Motley. 12 years later in Montreal, powerful sprinter Hazley Crawford authored another chapter in regional athletics history by becoming the first man from the Caribbean to win gold in the 100 meters, just edging out Jamaica's Donald Quarry. Since that time, the Twin Island Republic's Olympic gold medal tally has tripled, thanks to the efforts of its men's 4x100-meter relay team in 2008 and teenage javelin thrower Kishorn Walcott, who pulled off an upset for the ages inside London's Olympic Stadium in 2012. Then, of course, there's a small matter of the 9 other track and field medals that the Southern Caribbean nation has won, with iconic speedster Ato Boldon accounting for 4, all by his lonesome. At number 7, Estonia, with an estimated population of 1,327,000. Of all the countries featured here, Estonia was the first to taste Olympic success in track and field. In 1920, just 2 years after asserting its independence from Russia, the Northern European nation claimed a historic silver through marathoner Yuri Losman. In the century since, all 5 of its medals have come in either the decathlon, an event in which it boasts one of the sport's strongest traditions, or the discus. The delightfully named Erkki Null took home the multi-event title at the Sydney Olympics in 2000, adding to the bronze won by Alexander Klumberg in 1924. Meanwhile, Alexander Tamert, a bronze medalist in 2004, and the outstanding Gerd Kanter, winner of gold in Beijing and bronze in London, have kept their country's flag flying high in the discus circle. At number 6 is Djibouti, with an estimated population of 974,000. With a distance powerhouse like Ethiopia as a neighbor, it's not entirely surprising that Djibouti's lone Olympic success came courtesy of Hussein Ahmed Salah in the grueling 26.2-mile-long marathon event. Accomplished 1500-meter specialist Ayanle Suleiman came agonizingly close to adding another bronze to the former French colony's coffers in 2016, missing out by a whisker to New Zealand's Nick Willis. At number 5, Luxembourg, 620,000. Landlocked Luxembourg's athletics medal-winning history at the Olympics is short and sweet. José Barthel was the man, the men's 1500 meters was the event, 1952 was the year, and Helsinki, Finland's capital, was the site at which it all went down. At number 4 is the Bahamas, with an estimated population of 389,000. The Bahamas' track and field medal winning streak at the Summer Olympics dates all the way back to 1992, when triple jumper Frank Rutherford bounded out to 17.36 meters and bronze in Barcelona. In the 6th edition since, the 700-island archipelago has accounted for a further 11 medals, highlighted by 5 golds. The fabled Golden Girls, comprising Sabatheta Fines, Chandra Stirrup, eventual 2,200-meter champ Pauline Davis-Thompson, Debbie Ferguson, and Elise Clark, were the first Bahamian athletes to stand on the top tier of the Olympic podium after pipping Jamaica to the 4x100-meter title in Sydney. Following victories by 400-meter runner Tanique Williams-Darling in 2004 and their powerful men's 1,600-meter relay team in 2012, the statuesque Shawnee Miller, now Miller-Weibo, channeled another Bahamian Olympics medalist, triple jumper Levan Superman Sands, to snatch victory from the jaws of seemingly imminent defeat in Rio. Truth be told, pound for pound, the Bahamas might just be the baddest track and field nation around. At number 3, Iceland, with an estimated population of 361,000. Ironically, the island nation of Iceland has enjoyed significantly more success, in terms of medals won anyway, at the summer edition of the Olympics vis-a-vis the winter version. Famed for producing legendary strongmen such as John Paul Sigmarsson and Magnus Vermagnusson, who each won the coveted World's Strongest Man title on 4 occasions, as well as the even more famous Hafthor the Man Mountain Bjornsson, it's also a tad surprising that neither of Iceland's 2 medals was won in an event that puts a premium on power, like the shot put. Instead, Vilhjálmur Einarsson manned a silver in the men's triple jump in 1956, and female pole vaulter Vala Flossodottir accounted for a bronze at the Sydney Olympics in 2000. At number 2 is Barbados, with an estimated population of 287,000. In a roundabout kind of way, Barbados won a medal at the 1960 Rome Olympics through James Wedderburn, who contributed a leg on the West Indies Federation's bronze medal-winning 1,600-meter relay team. Officially, though, it wasn't until 40 years later that an athlete flying the Eastern Caribbean country's famed broken trident flag finally found their way onto the Olympic podium. That competitor was sprinter Obadeli Thompson, who overcame a series of near but yet so far away fourth-place finishes at the 1996 Olympics and 1999 Worlds to make history at the Sydney Olympics. His bronze in the 100 meters behind training partners Atto Bolden and Maurice Green remains the nation's lone medal at the Olympic level. And at number 1 is Grenada, with an estimated population of 112,000. To put Grenada's population into proper perspective, it's worth mentioning that India's Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium, with an estimated capacity of over 130,000, could comfortably host all of the island's residents, plus a couple thousand members of its diaspora as well, in a single sitting. Size, though, matters very little when a nation can produce individual talents as big as a Kirani James. In 2012, at the tender age of 19, James galloped to gold in the men's 400 meters final at London's Olympic Stadium, becoming the youngest champion at the one-lap distance in the long and storied history of the event. Though Wade Van Niekerk's red-hot world record-setting form made a title defense impossible in Rio, James still demonstrated the indomitable spirit of a true champion to fend off the rest of the field for a precious silver. And so concludes another installment of Top 10 of the Weekend. As always, thanks for watching. But before I go, I really just want to say a very special thank you to all of the channel's new viewers, subscribers, people who've liked, people who've commented. I really do appreciate all of your feedback. I really do appreciate all of the support. And hopefully going forward, I will be able to continue producing interesting content that you'll keep coming back for more. Until next time, Godspeed.
Gatland got a good enough start. Bolt was a bit slow to begin. He's got some work to do. Gatland's in front. Bolt stretching out now. He's coming